I'm over here at Kress. Now, it's a new brand to me, David.
Indeed.
Excuse my ignorance, but, mate, I've never seen or heard of it. So, you know, try and convert me.
Yeah, sure thing. Well, Kress is a business that's been around since 1928. It started its life manufacturing car electricals, and then in 1966 it started to produce the first lot of professional power tools into the European market. And then in 2016, Positech purchased Kress to continue that innovative technologies, and we're pleased to say we're here having launched the Kress 8-minute cyber system and the next generation robotic tools.
What does an 8-minute Cypress system mean?
Okay, can we take for a bit of a walk? Is that cool? Okay, just going to take you over
I'm on a date.
Just going to take you on a.
Excuse these dinosaurs.
Okay, this is the 8-minute cyber system. So really, what this is a battery that's able to be charged in a very rapid way in only 8 minutes, using the cyber tank as its energy source. So now that you kind of know what a cyber tank system is, let me give you a bit of background. I think that's important. Currently today, we have most franchisees want to move over to that environmental solution and those health benefits. Yeah. But the power hasn't quite been there. So the hesitation to move across to cordless there's been reluctancy there because of power. So 10 years ago, we started to address some of these problems in terms of charge time and power. And then 4 years ago, the chemistry all came together to produce these cyber tanks. And basically what we've done now is we've increased the power from 2 kilowatts to 3.2 kilowatts. So just let me give you an example of that. So our line trimmers are equivalent to a 36cc battery when using these products. The second problem was that battery products don't often last so long, maybe 300 charges. Our batteries last for 3,000 charges, so that's almost 10 times longer than the current batteries. The other problem is, of course, is charge time. Charging a battery can take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on what type of battery. Ours are 8 minutes. So what we're saying is we've unleashed the power of battery technology, so now you can get performance like power, really for a fraction of the price, because you don't need to buy a whole stack of batteries to get your daily work done.
So I need to buy this and take it around.
Yes and
in
no.
my trial?
Yes, this is designed for a two-man crew. This basically is all the power requirements that you need for your daily work for a crew in between 2 and 4 guys. I probably should add at this point that we have an 8-year warranty on all this equipment as well, wow. which is massive. It's a first in the industry. If you're a smaller one-man crew, we have another option whereby we have a smaller charger and it charges the batteries in 14 or 25 minutes, depending on what sort of batteries you're charging. So still rapid response.
And then this is charged overnight?
This is charged overnight. You just plug that into your mains at home. It takes around about 4 hours, and then you're ready to go the following day.
Wow. All right. So tell me about the tools, the skins, and your auto mowers are pretty sexy too.
Yeah, absolutely. So because our cordless batteries are so powerful, we needed to create the entire range from the ground up. Our current range that we had available just wouldn't be able to cope with the power requirements. So we've built a whole series of most common tools that the landscaper needs to have their daily work done. And I guess probably an example of that, as I mentioned before, is the line trimmer. That line trimmer is equivalent to a 36cc line trimmer. It has a runtime of around about 40 minutes. And it's as good as any of the petrol-powered equivalent products out in the market today.
All right, and can these run on a battery like that red one there that I could just put into a power point at home and charge, or does it have to be charged through that system?
Or the chargers on the wall. There's a smaller charger on the wall.
Right. So is this a one-man sort of equivalent of?
Absolutely. Yeah. That's exactly what we're looking at. And actually, that's a very good point, because that smaller battery can be adapted to any of these tools, of course. However, looking at the hedge trimmer, for example, a lot of franchisees are doing many hours at a time. So we have a backpack battery harness that you can put the battery on to keep that at 4 kilos. It's one of the lightest in its class, actually. Yeah.
Well, mate, I own a topiary farm, so I'm pruning buxus for about 4 hours a day, pretty much 6 days a week.
You would definitely benefit for something like that.
Yeah,
right?
so any weight that I can take out of my hands and put onto my backpack would be greatly appreciated.
For sure,
But
absolutely.
I know it sounds childish, but I like the look of the black, the red and the black. I just
Thank
think
you.
that it's a good-looking product.
Are you a Essendon supporter?
No, I'm a tragic North Sydney Bears fan. Red and black's the North Sydney Bears. Mate, tell me about the two mowers, and tell me, is this the stop button?
No, absolutely not. No, this is the next generation robot mowers. I'm not sure how much you know about robotic mowers, but traditionally a boundary wire would have to be placed exactly, which is this model here. That's a prosumer model, if you like. The model on your right-hand side there uses satellites to pinpoint its location on Earth to 1 centimetre accuracy. And that dome on the top is the brains of the machine, basically. And the way it works is that dome is removed, it's put on a little cart, you run it around the perimeter of your yard. That's a 5, 10 or 20-minute job, depending on the size of your lawn. Plug that back on the machine, and now this machine will be mowing in linear or parallel lines, just like you'd mow your own lawn.
Like you'd mow the MCG.
Exactly right, and it does stripes. It makes stripes just like a good mower does. So it's very fast and efficient, and we think it's the next generation. And what I mean by that is now, for the very first time, franchisees could take the mower around, plonk it in someone's backyard, have it mow the lawn while they're busy doing other tasks at that property or another property. Yeah, so this is a groundbreaking technology, anywhere from 600 square metres right up to 24,000 square metres. So coming back to that MCG comment, you can do the MCG, hands down, no problem.
So as a franchisee, imagine that. You turn up at Mrs. Mangle's house, you unleash the beast, and then you sit in your car and you drink a coffee.
You could do that.
And then you knock on the door, get your payment, pick it up, and go to the next place. I like it.
Correct. Or you could be more productive, right, and do another property while that one's mowing.
Oh, what? So own two of them?
Yes, absolutely.
Or 3 or 4 of them in the same street, and then you could have coffee and cake.
Yes, absolutely. You've got it.
See, that's why I'm this big and you're that big. Thanks for your time, David.
Okay,
mate.
You're welcome. Thanks for dropping by.
I now know what Kress is, and I look forward to seeing it in people's hands. Congratulations.
Launching this spring, by the way.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks. Appreciate it.